Yo, what's up guys, Surgical Goblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm super excited guys because in today's video, I have some crazy replays for you guys. As you guys see, Kit is number 2 right now in the world with classic lockbait guys. That's right, he's probably, or well, for sure, the best lockbait player in the world right now. And I actually have some crazy replays against some really difficult matchups. In my opinion, actually some impossible matchups. Including some snipes. Actually, Anaben actually sniped him. He actually still beat him. Like, well, he sniped him. So this kid is insane, guys. I didn't even watch the replays yet. So you guys will see my live reaction on his plays, on how he plays, etc. So I'm actually super excited about this. Big shout out to Kit, of course, for joining the clan, sharing the replays, and allowing to make a video on this. Big shout out to him. But anyways, as you guys see here, for example, against Alperen, basically just like one of the hardest counters in the game. Definitely, like, you just have to, I don't even know how he wins this, because you have only one rocket. The other guy cycles really quick. The other guy has lock, he has snowball, and if you don't rocket his collector, or if you rocket his collector, you don't have the rocket for the expo. And I don't know, we will see guys. I don't know how he won that. Then other matchup, as I said, and I actually sniped him. Look at this guys, earthquake, arrows, lock, zap, giant, mini P.E.K.K.A, musketeer, minion. So basically, Anaben knew that he would be queuing. He actually put the best deck against him, like the hardest counter he could think of, and he still lost. So that's actually also insane. Super excited for that. But we will start off the episode against this deck, which also really difficult. Viper, a little bit more easy just because Viper doesn't really have that much against the Inferno Tower, but he still has NATO, he still has lock, he still has a quick cycle. Valkyrie is also really good against lockbait. So again, big shout out to Kit for sharing the replays, but I would say let's just hop into the first replay guys. So actually super excited about this. Definitely, really cool to see someone really high with classic lockbait. Personally, I wouldn't be able to. Maybe if I would start playing lockbait again, like basically as my only deck, maybe then I would be able to. But as you guys see, Viper starting off with Hawk Rider, Ice Spirit at the bridge. Kit answers with Inferno Tower, so that's a nice trade, of course. Perfect counter, equal elixir trade. So usually when I remember like playing this matchup in the past, I usually won it by rocket cycling like the Hawk Rider player, because the Hawk Rider isn't really able to make it to the tower often. Okay, so looks like Viper actually decides to outcycle him, but look at that, Kit actually responds quickly with a lock knight, and he's already have the Inferno Tower back in his hand. So I wonder if he goes with an aggressive princess here at the bridge to get some chip damage. Looks like he does. So that's a really good play. Look at the starting, or look at not the starting hand, but look at the hand of Viper. In this case, he knew that he had to play an Executioner. So as you guys see, Executioner going down. Nice Inferno Tower again. We'll be able to distract both that. And wow, look at the Ice Spirit, guys. Perfect Inferno Tower, perfect Ice Spirit. Is able to counter both the lanes, both the Executioner and both the Hawk Rider. I think Viper also had an Ice Spirit there. So yeah, perfect defense. Really nice Ice Spirit. And I think he would just go with a Goblin Barrel again to cycle. As you guys see, looks like he just goes with a Goblin Barrel to cycle again. Bait out the lock. And in this case, I think he would just lock cycle. Not sure though. Okay, looks like he decides to wait a little bit. Looks like he splits his Goblin Gang in the back. Locks the Goblin. So looks like he actually doesn't cycle the lock. Looks like he just wants to keep the lock for... looks like he just wants to keep the lock for the Goblins. Also, what I really like to do, or what I personally really like to do, in this case, like what the Princess, what he did with the Executioner. Like sometimes they will actually think that you will go with a Princess high. So actually, well, that's what I did. But looks like Kit also did it in this, this example. Like he actually didn't put a Princess at the bridge because the other guy kind of expected it. So he kind of predicted the prediction. Like that's what I used to do a lot with lockbait as well. But Kit, of course, as I said earlier, definitely the best lockbait player in the game right now. Getting a little bit of chip damage with the Goblin Barrel. Again, logging the Goblins away. And he will just all the time have the Inferno Tower ready for the Hawk Rider. Looks like he splits his Goblin Gang. And Viper actually knows that he won't be able to connect with the Hawk Rider, so he actually goes with... Oh, that was actually a really nice play by Viper as well. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. He actually went with a rocket, and then right away after he threw the rocket, he went with a Hawk Rider, thinking that Kit will also go with a rocket. Kit did go with a rocket, so he didn't have enough elixir for the Inferno Tower. So wow, crazy prediction look. Actually wasn't able to hit the Goblins, but still was able to hit the Ice Spirit, allowing the Princess to get one more hit onto the tower. And this match is actually super close, guys. Both players playing it insane. Looks like both of them are going for a rocket again. And the only difference between the towers is what? Like 11 HP, I think? Yeah, only 11 HP. Going with a Goblin Barrel to pressure again. Lock is in hand. Looks like he actually went for a Tricky Barrel. So well played on Viper's part. Seeing there was a Tricky Barrel. Didn't fall for it. Looks like he's going with an Ice Spirit. Looks like he's going with a Hawk Rider. Nice lock, nice Ice Spirit. Hawk Rider won't be able to get a hit. Looks like he actually, instead of going for a rocket, looks like he actually goes with a Tricky Barrel. Looks like he actually goes with a Princess up high. 716 HP, and I believe that's Rocket Lock, so he's just saving for Rocket Lock. But the other guy is pressuring with the Hawk Rider. Ice Spirit also hits, and I think, oh my god, I'm not sure what dealt damage to the tower on the left. I thought that the tower had like 700 HP, I actually missed it. Maybe the Knight, I think there was a Knight there, maybe the Knight connected, so it looks like KitKat actually did manage to win that. I actually thought that the matchup was a little bit better for Lockbait, but Viper actually played this amazing, so crazy match to start off the episode with. But I can't wait to see, yeah, this match as I said earlier, and then this match. I don't even know how he wins these guys, but I guess let's find out and let's see how he does. So starting hand, Princess, Goblin Gang, Goblin Barrel, Lock, so yeah, I guess just start off with a Goblin Barrel or maybe a Princess in the back. So Anaban is already spamming the emotes, knowing that he just sniped him. Of course, as I said before, Anaban knew that he would Q, or well, he thought that he would Q. He basically put the hardest counter, which he could think of, like, and as you see, KitKat already laughing, because Anaban, I guess he normally doesn't really play with Lock. Anaban also starting to spam the emotes, thanks, laughing again, but he actually ends up losing, guys. I really don't know how, but let's see. So yeah, as I said, he has Lock, he has arrows, he has Zap, Earthquake, Giant, Musketeer, Minions, and then Mini P.E.K.K.A. So Earthquake, Zap for the Inferno Tower, Lock for the Goblin Barrel, Princess for the Princess, and then yeah, he basically has every answer for everything. So yeah, looks like he arrows the Princess, split Goblin Gang, then he goes with the Goblin Barrel. He actually outcycled the Lock, so Anaban actually ends up taking a little bit of damage. He goes for the Earthquake, but I don't think Earthquake actually ends up killing the Inferno Tower. Nice Ice Spirit, nice Princess, will not get any damage over there. So that's actually really nice, yeah, for KitKat that the Earthquake actually doesn't end up killing the Inferno Tower like right away. Because if it of course like was, let's say, a cannon, the cannon would die instantly and then he had a full HP Giant on the field. So in this case, maybe he will just take a little bit of damage on the right side tower. Okay, looks like he actually decides to fully counter that with a Goblin Gang. And this is actually really nice because the Goblin Gang gets a little bit of chip damage. A lot of chip damage actually brings down the tower to 2829 HP. So looks like he pressures again with the Goblin Barrel. Lock will calm down. No, looks like he actually goes for the arrows. So I guess it doesn't really matter because eventually he will be able to lock the Princess. But I guess the arrows are a little bit more reactive like on the Princess. So personally I would, in Anaban's case, I would just lock the Goblin Barrels and then arrow the Princess. Mini P.E.K.K.A in the back, and I think he will go with a Giant again. Looks like, yeah, looks like he will go with a Giant again. Minions in the middle, yeah, I was about to say, Minions in the middle to distract the Inferno Tower. Really nice Ice Spirit timing will actually allow the Inferno Tower to lock onto the Mini P.E.K.K.A. But the Mini P.E.K.K.A actually able to lock onto the Inferno Tower. Looks like he cycled another Knight. Yeah, I was about to say, he will definitely drop another Knight, just because, yeah, the Giant was still quite healthy, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A was also still quite healthy, so really, guys, I have no idea how he wins this, especially in double elixir. I feel like it's even harder for him because Anaban might actually just be able to cycle 2 Giants on the field, and I have no idea how he deals with it. So really nice arrows on Anaban's part, actually hitting the tower as well, getting some more chip damage. So looks like, okay, looks like he cycles Lock, looks like he actually goes with the Goblin Gang, and then, oh my god, that's so well played, guys. But he still didn't really outcycle him though. Look at that, he still has Lock, he still has Zap, he still has arrows. Mini P.E.K.K.A killing the Princess, and look at the elixir difference. Anaban has a Giant on the field right now. He will just go with another Musketeer, I think, and then maybe even another Giant, or just Zap Earthquake. Yeah, looks like he goes for the Zap Earthquake combination. Inferno Tower is still able to, oh wow, and a really nice prediction arrows. Not sure how he defends this. Looks like he locks the Giant away. And I guess he will just take some damage. So the Giant is able to get 3 hits onto the tower, 928 HP. Looks like he goes for a Goblin Barrel, a little bit of a tricky barrel. Let's see if Anaban falls for it. No, he doesn't. So I have no idea how he wins this, guys. 928 HP on his tower, and Anaban's tower still almost at 2k HP. So looks like he goes Knight, Goblin Gang. Earthquake will be able to fully counter the Goblin Gang over there, but he did outcycle the Lock, but he didn't outcycle the arrows. Oh wow, that's actually a really nice Goblin Barrel placement. Didn't even know that, guys. You can actually place the Goblin Barrel like that. If he goes with arrows, he actually ends up missing one of the goblins. Like even, like in this case, KitKat is playing so aggressive. He's trying to outcycle him. He's doing a great job at pressuring. But look at that, he has Lock and Cycle again. If he doesn't have Lock and Cycle, he has Arrows and Cycle. But looks like the Prince actually is able to deal with the Musketeer. I guess he would just ignore the minions over here because his tower is full HP. And he keeps on pressuring. But look at that, guys. Even if he outcycles the Lock, now he has Arrows in Cycle. So the Arrows is able to... oh wow, the Knight is actually able to get 2 hits onto the tower. Princess is locked onto the tower. And that's game, guys. That's actually Rocket Lock. He does need to watch out. Look at the minions, look at the Giant, and oh my god, I think he definitely won. We already knew the result. But that's actually crazy, guys. 805 HP on the tower against basically plus 34 as well. That's actually crazy. Against definitely, like, I don't know how he does it, guys. So basically what he did there is try to outcycle him. pressuring with Knight Goblin Gang, but Knight Goblin Gang isn't even that effective because of course you can bait out, for example, arrows, but remember he also has Earthquake, and Earthquake actually also fully counters like the Goblin Gang, slows down the Knight. Knight actually did get a little bit of chip damage there, so that was actually kind of key, like the Knight locking onto the tower, and definitely the aggressive princesses in the bridge getting chip damage, making it into rocket log range, excuse me, I can't even talk right now. Anyways guys, I'm super excited for the last match because as I said, this is actually also one of the hardest, if not the hardest counter to lockbait, like quick cycle X-Bow with collector. I mean, X-Bow in general is pretty hard for lockbait, but you can actually manage it pretty well because you can always cycle pretty quick, Knight to tank, and then either, for example, if he doesn't have lock or fireball on cycle, you can just Goblin Gang the X-Bow. If not, you just rocket it. So it looks like he actually goes with a or not necessarily prediction, he just goes with an aggressive princess at the bridge. Okay, so Musketeer. So in this case, he basically knows that he's up against X-Bow Collector, I think, because not any other deck has X-Bow and Musketeer in it. So Alper already has the Collector ready. As I said before, if in this case, like the low-bait player uses the rocket on, let's say, the X-Bow, he doesn't have it for the Collector, so he can just pump up for free, guys. As you guys see, Kit is laughing. He knows, like, this is, as I said, definitely one of the hardest, if not the hardest counter to lockbait. So what he does, he actually Goblin Barrels the Collector there to basically bait out the lock, and then he actually goes with the Princess up high. I think the Princess there got 2 hits onto the tower, but look at the Elixir, guys. He still has basically a full HP Collector. He has a Musketeer on the field, and he will be even on Elixir, so this is crazy. I'm not sure how he defends this well. I guess if he gives it a really good rocket, he can defend it. Okay, looks like he goes with the X-Bow over there, so... Okay, well played. So looks like he actually lets the X-Bow lock onto the tower for a little bit of chip damage. Then he goes with the Goblin Gang for the Musketeer. But look at this, guys. Look at the Elixir. So I have no idea how he wins this. He has 2 Elixir collectors on the field. The Kit has 2 Elixir right now. He goes with the Prince at the bridge again. But look at the Elixir, guys. Alper has 1 Elixir collector, basically full HP. The other still will give, I think, 1 or 2 Elixir. He has a Knight on the field he needs to respond to. And look at the Elixir, guys. Kit has 4 Elixir right now. Alper has 7 Musketeer in the field, still almost a full HP Elixir Collector, and looks like he goes with his X-Bow. Okay, so looks like he goes with a Inferno Tower for the X-Bow, lock to kill the skeletons, and Inferno Tower will be able to almost fully counter the X-Bow. Musketeer is able to get 2 hits onto the tower as well, and that actually hurts more than the X-Bow because the Musketeer actually hits the lowest HP tower. He's going for another Collector, but looks like Kit actually never rockets the Collector. So that's actually pretty key, I guess, in this matchup to win it. Personally, as I said, like, whenever I play this matchup, I basically always lost because it's basically an impossible matchup. X-Bow able to get onto the tower as well, brings down the tower to 1834 HP. And I'm actually really curious how he wins this, guys. Alper going for another Collector. Look at this, 3 Collectors on the field. He can't do anything about it. Looks like he goes with a Goblin Barrel to pressure, Princess Knight to defend the Knight Musketeer combination. But look at the Elixir, guys. So much Elixir for Alperin to work with. Looks like he goes with a Knight. Looks like he goes with the Musketeer. Snowball for the Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel will be able to get 1 step. No, will not be able to get a single step onto the tower. Looks like again Kit going with Inferno Tower. So the Inferno Towers of Kit are actually really nice as well. Basically, not necessarily fully countering the X-Bow, but we'll be able to almost fully counter the X-Bow, and then with the help of the Princess, with the help of the Knight tanking, we'll be able to fully counter the X-Bow over there. So super close match actually, 1781 HP remaining, so he just needs a little bit of chip damage. He knows that the Lock is out of cycle, but he does have Snowball again. Snowball with Skeletons will be able to fully counter Goblin Barrel as well. He actually went with a prediction Inferno Tower over there to be able to, of course, like try to predict the X-Bow, but he actually didn't end up catching it. Lock to the Princess. Knight to tank. Looks like he goes with the Goblin Barrel, I think, or no, I guess he's saving up for a new Inferno Tower. Looks like he actually goes with the Inferno Tower, a little bit more low to be able to, encounter the Musketeer and tank a little bit for the X-Bow. So looks like he actually lets the right side X-Bow lock onto the tower. He rockets the left one. Knight is still there though. Really nice Ice Spirit, being able to counter and the Knight, or almost counter the Knight and also hit the Skeletons. Knight goes down on his part. And really, I have no idea how he wins this, guys. His left side tower is at 953 HP. He again goes with a high prediction Inferno Tower. Is not able to hit the X-Bow. He's forced to rocket the X-Bow right now. Knight is still on the field. Knight, I guess, will go down to the... Yeah, will go down to the Inferno Tower. Will go down to the tower. But look at this, guys. He's just cycling lock on the left side, 1412 HP. Goblin, like the Goblin barrel, or the Goblins, excuse me, from the Goblin barrel are not able to get damage. And wow, look at that, guys. Not sure if you guys saw what he did. He actually went with a rocket for the Musketeer Tesla. And for the X-Bow, he actually went with a high Ice Spirit, so the Tesla actually pops up. And that rocket was actually insane, guys. That might have just won him the game just because he just got so much value over there. Remember, it's triple elixir right now. He's cycling like crazy. Goblin barrel up high. Lock to pressure as well. Looks like he goes with an X-Bow. Remember that Upper doesn't have a big spell, so I guess he just wins over here by tanking the X-Bow and then the rocket chip damage onto the tower. So looks like he goes with the Inferno Tower, Goblin Gang to distract, Ice Spirit to distract, and as you guys see, rocket is enough. 538 HP on Operan's tower, 800 something on Kit-Kit's tower, and he wins on damage, guys. Not sure how he did it. He actually tried to predict the X-Bow multiple times, missed the prediction, and he still managed to defend it. As I said, I really don't know how he does it, but this guy is just so good with lockbait, guys. I'm actually really excited to see that. I'm actually going to try, to push a little bit with lockbait myself. Let me know if you guys would like to see a video of me using lockbait in, for example, ladder, maybe Grand Challenge, maybe even the global tournament. There will be a really nice global tournament soon with exclusive emote. I'll definitely make a video on that, guys. Let me know if you have any specific deck you guys would like to see in that video. Once again, big shout out to Kit for, not necessarily coming onto the channel, but just joining the clan, allowing me to make a video on his replay and sharing his replays. Definitely some, insane gameplay. Definitely really nice to see, as I said before. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye, guys.